All right, so a couple of students were asking doing some examples of weighted mean. All right, so when you're doing the weighted mean, looking at this first example here, you'll see that they gave us the numbers. All right, so the weighted mean, we're going to be dividing. So we have all our numbers here. All right, so we have all those numbers there. But if you look at it, it tells us that 15, all right, that one right there, is 4 times as much weight as the other ones. So the way we do this is we're going to say, all right, we pick that number 15 times. Well, what did it tell us? It told us 15 carried 4 times as much weight. All right, so 15 times 4. Okay, sorry about that. And then plus, now the rest of those numbers just carried a weight of 1, right? Because it didn't tell us what it was, so we're gonna say it carries a weight of 1. So 100, and I'm just trying to use different colors. Hopefully it will help out a little bit. Okay, and now what we're dividing by is we're dividing by all those weights. So there's 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so that's all we're doing. We're dividing by those weights. So then when we do this, I just grabbed my calculator and typed in that whole thing. I just typed in the whole numerator. All right. So when I typed in the whole numerator, I ended up with 435 over 7. So it gives me approximately 62.14. All right. So there would be my weighted mean. All right. Let's look at this next one. This number 11 was actually from the review worksheet that I assigned Monday. Okay. So with this one's a little bit tougher because if you look at it, all right, so before I even start doing anything, if you look at it, it tells us the first three have a weight of 10%. And then the last two have a weight of that funky number. All right. So when we do this, again, the weighted mean, all right, I'm just taking all those numbers and here's our numbers right there. Okay. Just going to take those numbers and say, all right, 33 says the first three have a weight of 10%. So 33 times 0.1. I want to write it as a decimal. All right, so if it gives me a percentage, I write it as a decimal. Plus 47 times 0.1 plus, what is it, 69 times 0.1. So they told us the first three. All right, they told us the first three. I took care of those first three already. Now, plus the last two. So the last two, it was 87. Now this is going to be times. Again, I'm just trying to stay with different colors to, hopefully it'll stand out. This um this 3.2. All right, so I need to change that. So 0.03276, and I know it's a funky number. Plus, and then 11 times that same thing, 0.03276. And now the whole thing is going to be divided by all those percentages. All right, so I'm gonna be a little bit lazy. Are you guys all okay if I say there was three 0.1s? All right, is everybody okay if I say that? All right, because zero, there was one, two, there was three of them. And hopefully everybody's okay with that. Just being lazy. Um, plus there were two of those 0.03276. All right. Again, there was two of those. There was one, two there. All right. So that's where I got that 2 from. And again, just grabbed my calculator. All right. Numerator, I ended up with 18.11. The denominator, I ended up with 0.36532. And then when I put this into my calculator, I ended up with approximately 49.55. All right, so hopefully that helps you guys remember how to do these problems.